Unlike most YouTubers, when I find a camera system that I like, I stick with it. I'm loyal. I never switch brands and clickbaity videos. Oh, this is why I went to Sony. None of that stuff for me. I'm certainly not on my way to buy a Fuji right now. I'm happy with Canon. What, you think I'm gonna make a video gushing about the love I have for Fuji on a scooter on my way, and then at the end of the video I'm gonna film on the Fuji camera? That's the most ridiculous theory I've ever heard in my life.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
Okay, just heading to the corner store, I promise you that. I'm certainly not gonna overtake this guy on my way to buying a Fuji camera. He's a Panasonic shooter. He can't autofocus in slow-mo. Don't be afraid for him. All right, let me apologize in advance for any wind noise you might hear. It's super windy out. We're on the DJI Pocket 3. So yes, I have found a deal, my friends, for, wow, that's a loud truck. Fuji XS20 with the 35mm 1.4 and 2 genuine Fuji batteries with the dual charger for $19.50 Canadian. Come on now, that's a deal. And I just ordered the 70-300 on Amazon for like $860, and I'm gonna compare that to the Canon 600mm Tony 11, because that's a exact Tony 11 equivalent when you factor in the crop for slow motion. And then I can also compare the 35mm to the Canon R5 II with the 50mm. Oh my goodness. It writes ourselves, what kind of turn is that? Let me through the little corner, you asshole. So why am I buying this Fuji, you ask? It's literally because that Canon 600mm Tony 11 lacks magic. No, I do not know how to measure magic. I don't know if it's even a false memory of like potential magic that didn't even exist. That's a huge possibility. But we're gonna see if the 70-300 looks more magical and cinema-like than the Canon. And if so, then I hunt for the 500mm prime, and that's gonna be my wildlife setup. But also in the meantime, just seeing Canon versus Fuji colors, a bunch of comparisons at home should be fun. But it's really for the wildlife. I want to see it. And that 70-300 is so light, beautiful. It's a zoom. I hate that fact, but it was pretty cheap on Amazon. And if it sucks, I can sell it. But this Fuji setup will give me the information I need to tell me whether or not I'm returning to Nikon. That's the weirdest part of this whole thing. My journey away from Nikon to test other setups for wildlife to see if Nikon truly is the leader of wildlife technology. Because on paper, Nikon's the best. They have the best telephoto primes. They have amazing video specs, very sharp, good-looking raw footage. But I sold it. I sold the lens, and I sold the Nikon body, and we have nothing. And yes, I regretted it immediately. But I am not going to use a left-handed mode dial on a Z6 III. So it all depends on what Nikon's gonna do with their cinema camera. Is it gonna lack an EVF? That would be a huge undersight. That's not the word. But sometimes you have to taste the fruit of another tree to know if your fruit is sweet enough. And so like I have to see, is Fuji my wildlife system, or the only other one that's intriguing is Panasonic, but that's not much reach with that Leica 200mm, man. That's not gonna do it for me. Whereas the Fuji Prime will give me like close to 1000mm. That's insane. I think Panasonic GH7 with that Leica Prime will give you the best look, but the least amount of reach. And I don't know if that Olympus 300mm will sync stave with the Panasonic. I have my doubts. So I don't think it will. And otherwise, that would be the lens I would buy. If it sunk the stave, you know. Come on, I'm right there with you, Penny Boy, but I don't mind manually focusing for wildlife. I'm so used to doing it anyway. Even with Canon, best animal eye detect in the business, I still find myself just doing manual focus out of habit because I know I can trust it. But really, all I want is nice, magical, slow motion wildlife footage with a very lightweight system. And that's my main concern. There's a good chance my batteries won't even make it to this place. It's far as heck. As soon as he told me the address, I was like, oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. So Fuji XS20, that has the right-handed mode dial. It's tiny and light. And that 70 to 300 super light and ghetto. Maybe it'll be good enough, maybe it won't be. It's almost 600 mil in HD 240. That is a fantastic little combo, my friend. And then listen to these thoughts. I might sell the 35 mil 1.4 to either try out the Fuji 56 mil 1.2 or, dare you even dream it, buy the Voigtlander 35 mil 0.9. Oh my God, with a Fuji. Can you even believe it? Do you even want to witness that glory? I don't think we're deserving of it. The only problem with Fuji is it's not a very versatile system. You can just do wildlife or living room shots. That's about it. Like, it's not going to be a good vlogging camera. It's not going to do slow motion street videography. You can't trust the autofocus, but it's just for the look. And it's so tiny that I could see a world where I sell the C70 and just have the Canon R5 II and the Fuji XS20. But it would be nice to have another mount because I get offers all the time from companies to review lenses and none of them can autofocus for Canon. So that means I can't shoot anything and I can't sell the Viltrox lenses. No. But those are mostly Sony lenses anyway, and I'm not buying a Sony until they get their stuff together with some better color science. They would have to beat the Sony a7S III specs for me to look at them again. All right, enough blabbering. I will see you on my new Fuji camera. I don't mean to alarm you, but behind you right now, don't look, but there's a Fuji camera filming us. We're about to switch to it. I'm sorry that I brought you to such a beautiful waterfall, but I was in the neighborhood. Why, hello to you, Fuji. Oh, the autofocus. Is it just me, or is there only 1/4000th of a shutter allowed in this thing? That's a deal-breaking bitch. That's gonna hurt. We're at Tony at 2.8 or something. The hell kind of crap. The Fuji XS20, it has returned. F-Log 2. The autofocus perfection. You don't even have to worry about it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's Fuji for you. Who has the better color science? It's so windy, that thing's gonna blow over. Don't you do it. My God. My God, Fuji. So 70 to 300 on its way. Comparisons ahead. Stop it. Look, I'm with you. Whenever I see some scrub on YouTube spending too much focus on the gear, just like, oh, Fuji can do this, and oh, Sony, oh, look at this Nikon. Like, it's shallow, it's material, it's stupid, but I'm just looking for magic. That's all I want. Fuji has the magic. Maybe not right now, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. It's Tony 2 now. Something's clipping back there, but I'm gonna leave. We have a Fuji now, and it's tiny and it's cute, and the autofocus perfection. I have my settings that are perfect. It could never falter. That box is freaking out, but the footage is gonna look fine, so you're crazy. Thank you, Fuji. And he gave me $50 off. He was like, oh, you had to wait. He kept like not messaging me back, and well, 1900 for that? Come on. It writes itself. So I'm leaving now. Thank you so much for loving Fuji. Fuji has returned. It's the one camera system that I have bought and sold more than any other. I can't quit you, Fuji. I try, but I can't. I'll leave. Thank you for your Bitcoin donations. And subscribe.